So you'd like to book your functional skills exam at our centre. Well, let's see how easy it is to do that. First of all, you'll need to get onto our website, englishandmaths.com, and that's the home page there, and hover over examinations, and then this box will open, and down here, bottom left, click on there, functional skills exam, and that takes you here to the functional skills web pages. Now, generally speaking, the level 2 functional skills in either maths or English is equivalent to a pass at GCSE. But do check colleges or universities that you hope to go to study, just to ensure that they will accept it, okay? So just double check things. Let's have a quick look down here. Okay, all our functional skills, that's the maths and English, they're all taken on screen. Okay, but you do take them at our centre in Sparkhill, Birmingham. The results are generally available 10 to 14 days after the test, but please bear in mind they can take up to 28 days to be released. Now, if you scroll further down here, we've got click for mathematics and click for English. Let's click on the English one here. Now, English has got 3 components. You can do the reading and writing on the same day. Now, the speaking test, you may have to wait a few days or a week or so, and the reason for that is you have to do that with other candidates. Now, that is currently undertaken via Zoom, and what you'd have to do as a candidate is you'd have to put together a short presentation on any topic of your own choice using bullet points or brief notes. And you would do that in front of the other candidates over Zoom. After your presentation, which would run for about 7 to 10 minutes, you would then take questions from the other candidates, and then you would listen to the other candidates each do their presentations, and you'll give them questions as well. Once everybody's had a go, then everybody joins together in a group discussion, which can last for about 10 to 15 minutes. So the whole thing will take around about an hour and a quarter or an hour and a half, depending on how many candidates are taking part in that speaking test. Okay, but we'll give you full details about that though once you've enrolled, and we'll be able to give you some idea as to when that speaking test is going to take place. But let's imagine that we're going to be doing a mathematics functional skills level 2. So we've got some information here about the actual test itself. Now, you've got 4 non-calculator questions and you've got 12 calculator questions. Now, it is done on the computer, as I mentioned before. You will be given a piece of paper and a pen so you can do your workings out for that one. Although it says 4 non-calculator questions, each question has several parts to it. Now, once you move on then to the 12 calculator questions, you will have an on-screen calculator. It's built into the program. Okay, now it has a very interesting button there, because all the working out that you've put into the calculator, you can press this little button, and guess what? It transfers it over to the working out box. So you don't have to worry about writing things down. It just automatically transfers it from the calculator. Okay, now let's have a look down here. If you clicked on that, it would take you to the Edexcel Pearson website, and that's the specification. In other words, that will tell you what could come up in the functional skills maths test. Okay, so it's a pretty good idea to check that out there. We've got some sample tests down here. Now, what I will mention is these will only really work on a Windows 10 computer, and you may well need to download that in order to access these tests. If you've got an Apple Mac, the chances are you won't be able to download those. Okay, that's just the way it is, and these are links to the Pearson Edexcel website. So, but no matters, because let me just scoot down here. We have got videos here just to show you how easy it is to move things about on the functional skills maths test, and the way it would look, so you can familiarize yourself by having a look at these videos as well. Let's scoot back here. Functional skills FAQs. If you do have a question about functional skills, chances are you'll find the answer here, and if not, just drop us an email or give us a ring. Okay, so we are familiar with the exam, we know what to expect. Let's go ahead and book it. Have you taken functional skills exams at our centre before? No. Let's click off that there. Now, I'm going for maths level 2, which is generally accepted as being equivalent to a pass at GCSE. Now here, exam time. Now it says there currently Saturdays only. When we're very busy at the centre during the week, we may suspend the Wednesday functional skills exams and just have them on a Saturday. Usually functional skills can be booked for Wednesday and a Saturday, but you just follow whatever's on the website. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got here. So we've got Wednesdays and Saturdays available now. So I'm going to click on Saturday and exam date. Let's click on that, and I'm going to go for the 24th. Okay. Very important that you're going to upload a photo. So if I click on that, and there's my photo. And there's my proof of ID, and that could be a driving license or a passport. You need to scan it into your computer and just upload it. Okay, once you've got to that point, let's press next. There you are, your files are being uploaded. That'll take a couple of moments or so. And once it's done that, then the rest is fairly straightforward. So here we are. Now I've got two in there because I must have put one in before when I was unsure as to whether or not I was going to book it. So let's see which one I'm going to take. Well, they're both for the same day as it happens, so let's just remove that item. So let's double check. Saturday 11 AM, 24th of April. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. Now down here, that should check out price there, 102.96. Now the 3.96 is really for your certificate and the posting fees. Your certificates are posted in hard-backed envelopes and they are sent out by recorded delivery. Okay. Now just as a note on that, by the way, please do look after your certificates because they are quite expensive to have them replaced. Okay. Everything's fine. Let's click on there and let's move on to the next one. Okay. Last piece here really to fill in. It's just your name here and your address, email, and your mobile phone number. So that's all straightforward. And then when you're down here, what you would do then is click on proceed to payment. Now you can pay by PayPal or debit or credit card. Once everything's been processed our end, you will receive an email confirming everything, and then we look forward to welcoming you as a functional skills exam candidate at our centre.